From WENY News, this is First Warning Weather.
Well, welcome back. Still some mild conditions across the Twin Tiers late tonight. Many areas still in the 70s, and it looks like another 90-degree day for tomorrow. In fact, tomorrow looks to be the hottest we've been out of the last several. So far today, 92. Our official high temperature. We started the day off at 49 degrees, so typically you get these wide temperature swings when you have low humidity in place, kind of desert-like, right? You get a chilly morning but a hot afternoon, and that's basically what we had across the Twin Tiers today. Low humidity and a large temperature swing, but the humidity begins to build for tomorrow, so tomorrow night, not expecting anything nearly as cool as what we had this morning. Still 74 in Watkins Glen, 70 in Erin, 69 in Corning, 74 the current temperature in Tioga. So not tracking much activity locally at this hour. We'll zoom into the upper Midwest though, and here's our next cold front that's slicing through Minnesota right now with a line of thunderstorms. Now you can see though how thin this line of convection is, and it should be something similar passing through our area on Wednesday. Again, we'll take what we can get, but again, it's not looking like a long duration rain event for our region. It's been dry so far this month, so again, we're hopeful for those showers and thunderstorms, and where those thunderstorms develop, there could be localized half-inch plus amounts, but it looks like most will end up under that. But again, we'll take what we can get. Not much going on across the region for tonight with clear skies in place. And I mentioned this earlier, and I'll mention it again. We're coming upon the peak for the Perseid meteor shower. It'll peak tomorrow night when you could see up to 15 meteors an hour. So not a whole lot to see this time, just because we're coming off the full moon. And that moonlight will drown out a lot of those meteors. But you'll be able to see a few of them out there tonight, and of course with the good visibility, may not be a bad night to check them out. You don't have to look any one particular spot in the sky. Just look up in a dark spot and you'll likely see some meteors. Tomorrow, another hot one. 94 will be our 5-degree guarantee. Hazy sunshine. You can see the expected dew points here tomorrow rising close to 70, so it's going to be quite hot, and it stays muggy overnight tomorrow night, so definitely more humid than where we've been. Let's track that cold front for you on Wednesday. 10 a.m., not a whole lot going on with that front, but with the peak heating during the day, you can see some thunderstorms bubbling up by 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and then they'll shift a little bit farther off towards the east. Again, if you're caught underneath one of these thunderstorms, well, that's where we could be looking at rainfall amounts in excess of a half an inch. But I think that's the exception rather than the rule. But a good chunk of the region could be looking at least 2/10 of an inch of rainfall. For a 5-degree guarantee for today, we forecast 89, 92. The official high at the Elmira Corning Regional Airport. That means we get to donate another $5 to our charity of the quarter for Bumpus House. A donation so far of $210 thanks to our friends at Superior Plus Propane. 64 for a load tonight. We keep our skies clear. And then our 7-day forecast showing the chance for thunderstorms on Wednesday with a cold front. Does turn less humid, a little bit cooler Thursday and Friday, but we're back up into the 90s for high temperatures here for the upcoming weekend. Back to our trivia question for tonight. How many tropical storms have there been so far this year in the Atlantic Basin? And if you guessed 5, you would be correct. So far this season, we've had Tropical Storm Andrea, Barry, Chantal, Dexter, and Erin. And we're going to hear more about Erin right now. Nick?